Cuban expats draped in flags showed up in droves to Ajax tonight to watch the Cuban baseball team take on the Dominican Republic. And many say they weren't surprised that 4 Cuban rowers left the Pan Am Games and defected to the U.S.
They are looking for a better, future. They know what they're doing.
They don't get enough money. The economy is not high, really difficult.
Reports say 2 of the 4 rowers competed, even winning silver medals before leaving. Manuel Suarez is said to be one, the other Orlando Sotolongo.
I love Cuba, but I will not go back to live there.
George Romero now lives in Canada, but says when he lived there, he always was looking for a way out.
I was a baseball player myself, and I could go travel to Mexico, but they wouldn't let me because they knew I was going to stay, so I didn't go. So now I'm here.
And while traditionally baseball players have been associated with defecting, one sports analyst that we spoke to tonight says during these Pan Am Games, that's extremely unlikely.
On a weekly basis, baseball players have been leaving Cuba on smugglers' speedboats.
Joe Kahoski has represented several Cuban baseball players. He says 2 players already defected while playing in the U.S. before Pan Am, and it's why he suspects it's athletes of a different discipline this time.
There's no big money for being a professional rower or a professional cyclist, so the smugglers aren't going after those athletes and offering speedboat trips outside of Cuba. So for them, the Pan Am Games and other international events are still the main way for them to defect.
In December, the U.S. began restoring diplomatic ties with the communist island state after more than 50 years of hostility. Kahoski says it sparked fears the states may stop granting automatic residency to Cubans.
A lot of Cubans who used to think, well, maybe I'll leave for the United States next year or 5 years from now, there's more of a sense of urgency where they're thinking, well, this may be one of my last good chances to get out.
Pan Am officials say they do have protocols in place for dealing with defections. Matt Llewellyn, CBC News, Toronto.